in your owner, the bang of the hammer, the flamers, I aim at the cannons. Manhandle you, you'll be famous, I cancel you. Cut, that's the end of your movie. Pretending you acting like you and your men to come shoot me. My tennis shoes Gucci, old school pea soup green, Jean Lee suit on Viva Clico champagne. Friday the 13th, my CD drop. I rhyme the more bass than Easy Rock. I'm Jason, call a PD, watch them Bravehearts, Jungle and Wiz and Nation. Ill will roster late, never revealing his face on TV or pictures, so we be them niggas. Sorry that I made you wait long, glad them fakes gone. We shooting, squeezing them triggers with Luda beside me. Me and Kiss get loonies and weed, sit the style speed. Tell him hold his head, Godson got him. We made y'all look from San Quentin to Rikers Island to Green.
Champ. They had to cut Nas off on that one, on my soul. They had to cut the homie off on that. Salute to everybody in the building, man. As y'all know, the champ is here, on my soul. The champ is here, champ. I'm here.
The champ is here.
Yes. I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world has arrived.
On my soul.
The champ is here.
Yup. Yup. Champ.
The champ is here.
On my soul, the champ is here for y'all information. All right? All for all y'all that's worried. The champ is here. It is the toughest of all things tough in this world. Toughstino. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe for the fam. You know what I'm saying? If for nobody else, subscribe for the fam. On my soul. Salute to Auntie in the building. I see you in there. And to whoever said your man Max B, that's not my man, bro. I don't play no Max B music. Never have. I never been a Max B fan. Whether or not he ratted, that shit is not none of my concern, champ. On my soul. But salute to them guys for running that content, I guess, if that's what they gonna do. You feel me? Go Never Stop, salute. Star Chizzy, salute. 48 Laws of YouTube, Reggie Watson, Vito from the Valley, Anthony B, salute to you, champ. Rated R, Lena Love, Triple O Skrilla, Raheem Wingate, my brother, salute to you, champ. Samurai Beats, West Side, salute to y'all. Who else? No Heart Mowers in the building. Katie Huff, the Cuzzo, salute to you. Clarence Washington, the God 200. My other bro, salute to you, champ. On my soul. Randall from Iowa. Angel Baby. Studio 144, salute to you, champ. Alma Dixon. MTP. Organic Soul Gumbo, salute to y'all, champ. I see everybody in the building. Miss Lisa's house. All About the Clout is one who said that, champ. Of course you did, champ. Salute to All About the Clout. Causley in the building. Clarence Washington. Standards on High. Jerry Gambuti. American Tradesman. Who else, champ? Max Power. I already said Auntie Salute again. Who else, champ? Who else? Who else is in the gosh darn building? On my soul. Bold as Love movie said, please stop yelling, champ. On my soul. I'm laughing so hard. You are killing. Give us a great show. Respect. All right. Salute to you, champ. On my soul. Billy Mack. Who else? Who else is in the building? OB's knees. Salute to you. Yeah, man. So listen, man. We got a couple of things to talk about tonight. It's not too much, but it may take a little while. So I hope y'all got it rolled up, and I hope y'all not holding up. On my soul. So your man Corey Holcomb, as I said the other day, man, all right, was trying to lie to his audience. He was trying to coerce the feeble-minded people that is his audience, champ, okay? Where he was talking about this paperwork that came out and how he had a restraining order. Nobody wanted to show the restraining order. Well, people have the restraining order, and we're going to look at both his restraining order and her restraining order, and you guys can guess who filed theirs first. On my soul. It's nasty work. And also, Wack 100 is threatening. See, I know people want to say content, trolling. I believe Los Angeles content creators came up and they developed the gangster troll. They developed the gangster troll. Wack 100 is mentioning where Aunt Jefe lives, said he's going to have people spray paint on Aunt Jefe's apartment door and all types of other shit. We're going to get into it, champ. It's nasty work. My question is, how much trolling can you take? You as an individual, how much trolling can you take? All right, hit that like button, subscribe. No more pump faking is involved. I just wanted to give y'all the rundown, all right, on what we was about to talk about. Hit that like button, subscribe. We here, champ, on my show. Champ. Champ. Yes, indeed. Yes. Indeedington on my soul. So this is from the page of Pam Esquire. Let me go ahead and make this so the whole joint can fit on my soul. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and do that real fast so y'all can see the lady right there. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe if y'all want to go see some law content from a lawyer or something like that. Y'all go over here and subscribe to Shorty page, turn the notification bell on, hit the like button, and all types of things of that nature on my soul. So I want y'all to see this, all right? We're going to take the first half of the show to go over this because I wanted to make sure that I was correct in the way I was feeling about the Corey Holcomb situation, all right? Like I said, he was banking on this paperwork. He was telling this audience about the paperwork that came out, how he didn't do anything, he didn't hit the lady, and he filed a restraining order on her afterwards. And this is the order of what happened with the restraining orders. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go, champ. On my soul.
All right. So when this incident occurred, apparently.
So everything happens, both the restraining orders happens after the video. Okay? It happens after the video. I just want to let anybody understand that because we had a couple of people in here that was mentioning this goddamn restraining order. The restraining order, he had a restraining order. It happened after the event that had taken place with that video, right?
Christina files a police report, and she also went to the courts a couple of weeks later. And she filed a restraining order, request for a restraining order. So, hold on, that's the wrong one. We ain't ready for that one yet.
That was Corey's, right? Okay, so we're not ready for that one yet. So whatever happened in the video, Shorty filed the police report, and then she went and she did a restraining order, okay?
There was a couple restraining orders that I saw. I was like, Christina, got another restraining order. Okay, let me make sure of something first. It was filed by Christina Payne, and she also added as protection family in her household that she felt like needed it as well, which was a Jamel, who I guess was her boyfriend at the time, and a friend called Wanisha. Okay.
Oh, champ.
So then she alleges in her complaint that Corey Lamont Holcomb has already physically harmed them. I fear that Corey Lamont Holcomb will harm them. Corey has made repeated references to violence on his popular YouTube podcast, 5150. He has discussed committing acts of violence at length. Both Jamel and Wanisha were present for both incidents at the Improv. Given his propensity for impulsive action, I am concerned for the safety of my friend and partner. So not only did she want a restraining order against Corey Holcomb, she wanted one that would protect her boyfriend and her friend, or her partner, as she said, and her friends. So on the podcast, 5150 the other day, Corey Holcomb mentions two other people. So I'm going to assume that these are the two other people
Champ.
that he mentioned. So she mentions all the people that were present. So there seems like there were a few comedians that were present. And we went line by line in the membership. So go back in the membership if you want to, see that. Because we just going to pull up the meat of it all.
Yeah, so if y'all want to read everything, y'all could go to her and her joint and become a member and see all that. I just want to hear exactly what she said happens. And then I'm going to ask, why would Corey want his audience to rely on this paperwork? Once the video dropped, and now we're figuring out that Shorty had a restraining order on him first, it looks very bad. And this is what I be trying to say about people, man. People will believe that their audience is not smarter than them. They'll believe that they can't learn anything from their audience, and they can pull the wool over their audience's eyes easily. All right, but once there's paperwork, Corey Holcomb.
So she was asking for a restraining order to prevent conduct of harassment, intimidation, molesting, attacking, striking, stalking, threat, assault, hit, abuse, destroy personal property, disturb the peace. Contact the person either directly or indirectly. So that's what she wanted. And others, she said she wanted a gag order and a cease and desist regarding to him saying her name or describing her character. She put in likeliness, but she meant likeness, So she wanted him to keep her name out of his mouth. So then she wanted to stay away.
Which he did, but he didn't do. He refers to her as the B word and other names, champ. On my soul. But this is what I said. After this whole thing, because she probably had her paperwork first, he felt like he lost in the situation. He went on a campaign to violate Shorty name. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty work to me. Salute to Auntie with the $50 super chat. Champion. She says, gotta skip out people over. Y'all put some super chats and stickers up for Stino. Support the channel. On my soul, y'all go ahead and listen to Auntie, champ. On my soul. Triple O Skrilla says, that ain't no restraining order, bro. It's a request. She need to be showing the TRO the judge granted. Well, I believe that she probably will. This is the information that she's showing. It shows that Shorty went there first. She's going to explain when she went there the second time, Corey popped out because he heard she was there. This is what he said too. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. The whole thing I'm trying to say is she went there first with her information and it matches the video. He went there after. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty work. Rated R with the super chat. Salute, champ. On my soul. One by one, we will become stronger, champ. On my soul. You know what I'm saying?
Away order for her and then those two individuals, her friend and her partner, and to stay away from her home and her job and her vehicle within 100 yards. So that's what she was asking. So this is the facts as she alleges that they occurred. All right. Description of the most recent incident of harassment. On December 10th, 2024 at 12:30 a.m., I stepped outside of the Hollywood Improv to wait for my ride. As I was standing, I noticed Corey Holcomb looking in my direction. The moment he saw, I noticed his stare. He immediately asked me, quote, "What the F are you looking at?" BITCH. I was instantly on edge due to the previous threat to, quote, super sock me that he made in July of 2024. So apparently they just been having some issues, all right? He began yelling and continued cursing at me. He then responded by stepping forward, getting in my face, and telling me he was ready for anything. As he patted the GUN in his pants pocket. Even though he had already threatened to hurt me, I was in front of the improv and surrounded by several people, so I felt safer. A few people, including off-duty improv security staff, asked Corey to de-escalate and walk away. I also asked him several times to leave me alone. I didn't move because my knees was busted from a recent accident, so I was walking with a limp. He then accosted me further, and to my surprise, Corey became enraged and then quickly ran up, reached around the person between us, and punched me in the face. My head and neck whipped backwards. So he is arguing he never punched her. So this is why on his podcast, he was saying he has never punched a lady. So he's saying he never punched her.
And as I said, there's her side, which she wrote, which we're hearing. There's his side, and then there's the video. Period. You can't refute the video, champ. You know what I'm saying? There's her side. She's saying she was standing there. Salute to No Heart Mo for the 4 months that he's been a member of the Republic. Salute to him, champ. Y'all go ahead and hit that membership. Excuse me. Y'all go ahead and hit that membership button. On my soul. Salute to No Heart Mo. But there's her side, his side in the video. For what she's saying to me in this, it fits more of what the video has to prove. And this is why Corey was trying to lie to his audience about this goddamn information.
The impact caused me to stumble. It would have knocked me down had others not been there to help. A friend stepped in between to protect me from being hit again, and they were attacked by several other comedians, including Corey Holcomb, who punched and kicked him while they were on the ground. And then she said it was another incident, I guess. So this is a previous incident. I was having a conversation with a colleague when Corey Holcomb approached me and said, quote, he ain't got to say ish to you, bitch. I asked who he was calling a bitch, and he said, you, bitch. He then threatened to super sock me while surrounded by witnesses, many of whom were also present when Corey assaulted me on December 10th, 2024. So she is alleging that there were other incidents that had occurred, right?
Right. Now, whether or not you believe her side, his side, or the video is up to you. It's up to your discretion. Me listening to Corey Holcomb and the things that he say, it sounds kind of believable to me, right? But that's just me. That's just how I feel about the situation. Let's continue.
So now, according to the video from Corey Holcomb, he had no clue that she had filed. Oh, let me show y'all the police report. No clue that there was a case against him. He alleges that he had a friend that's a lawyer, I guess, that reached out to him and said, yo, did you know that there's actually a case against you? So that's how he found out. I guess he also alleges he finds out about this court date, which I guess was in February, based on her filing this restraining or requesting a restraining order. So how it goes is this. When you go in to try to do a restraining order, typically you'll ask for a TRO, which is a temporary restraining order. Those are given when the court believes that there is immediate danger. So a lot of times those are given when you have people that are couples in their home and say, for instance, we get into a fight, you go to jail and I don't want you coming back. So I may get a TRO. So they don't just give them out like candy. So it's not shocking if in a situation like this, they don't necessarily give it. I don't know. I was trying to find out if she had a temporary restraining order, but nonetheless, it's just that if she did have one, it would have been temporary. And what they do is once you file this motion for a restraining order, you have a hearing. So what Corey did was he must have found out about the hearing. And so that's when he came to the court and he filed a response to what she said. And then in that day that he came in to file a response, he too filed a motion for a restraining order. So he filed for a restraining order as well. So of course, as it makes sense, it was a hearing on the same day that was for, I think, both restraining orders to see if the court was going to grant it or not.
So there goes your answer on the TRO. So from what the lawyer is saying is they don't usually give TROs unless there's like immediate danger, like you guys live in the same crib, being as though both of these incidents, as far as she's concerned, happened at the Comedy Improv. I guess they felt like she wasn't in, immediate danger. All you gotta do is really not go around there. You're probably not gonna see him no more. Things of that nature, right? But there was a case being built because she filed that police report. Okay, so Corey Holcomb found out about this hearing that was taking place, and that's when he showed up to file his side because I guess he was afraid he was going to go to jail. So he had to try to make it seem like, oh, well, I was protecting myself. She hit me with my back turned. You feel me? Something like that. Listen, man, it's the character, bro, it's nasty work. The character of these people, bro, is despicable.
Hope you all are keeping up.
It's despicable.
So then he responds. So Corey responds, right? And we were kind of snickering at his response, but he did a response and he basically said he denied it. He denied all of it, said it shouldn't be no TRO, deny. Every box you can check for deny, he denied it. So then he gives a justification and he said,
Look at how big he wrote. This is somebody that's in distress. Look at how big and giant he wrote on his paper, champ. He used he used 2 whole lines for 1 letter, champ. His lowercase is a full line. You see his E lowercase? It's a full line, champ. Yo, my son was under distressing intent, champ. Oh, my son. Hold on, man. Let me see what's going on with my damn camera. Hold on, man. Cause this shit wild. I don't want my camera to stop working, champ. What's going on? Help me. But listen to what he says, champ.
Intentionally provoked for financial gain and fame seeking. I was set up.
What he said?
every box you can check for deny, he denied it.
Okay.
So then he gives
and then what he
justification.
said?
He said, I was intentionally provoked for financial gain and fame seeking. I was set up for a takedown.
Yes, champ. Yes. Yes. I was intentionally, whatever may have you, for the clout, champ. On my soul. For financial gain. Yes, Corey Holcomb is crazy. He say the same thing about everybody. Right? He said the same thing about everybody. He did not want to go to jail, champ. He knew this was going to ruin his image, but he was so saucy, he had no other choice but the football stiff arm shorty in the grill. On my soul.
So that's what he wrote on there. He was set up.
Salute to Showface News in the gosh darn building. On my soul. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Showface. This is nasty work.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you for the super chat too. I was set up.
This is disgusting.
For the takedown, okay? Now Deb texting me like, tell somebody, everybody said they can. Let's see Corey Holcomb's rendition of what he's saying occurred on that day.
All right. So now that we have the video, we're going to listen to what Corey Holcomb wrote on the bottom of his restraining order request. All right. So the video happened. Everybody saw the video. That happened. Shorty then went to file a police report. She filed the police report, and then went to go get a restraining order. She filled the paperwork out. They was gonna have a case about it all. Corey Holcomb found out, came in, and this is what he wrote on his restraining order request. God damn, bro. What's going on, my John? Go ahead, play this.
Guys, ready? You see all this reading? This is how much I like you guys, because I'm going to read it for you. He said, I disagree with the orders requested because Christina is the person who has been harassing me and hit me. In fact, I will be filing my own request for civil harassing restraining order against Christina. On the day in question, on December 20th, 2024, I walked outside of the Improv Comedy Club where I am frequently paid to perform. I was with fellow comedian Corey Sherrill, probably messing your name up, but I'm sure you're funny. I'm sure you're very, very funny. I just messed your name up. Among others, Christina is outside and starts looking at me like I did something. So I asked her, was she okay? Now, do y'all really think, when I saw that part, I'm like, you know, I be picking out little things here and there. She's staring at you, and you just said, are you okay? Everything all right with you? I was like, what are you doing?
Absolutely not. On my soul. Knowing Corey Holcomb's mouth, absolutely, positively, 100% not. So do y'all believe what Shorty said, that Corey Holcomb saw her and said the B word? Or do you believe that he just said, you know, what are you looking at, miss? All right. What do y'all believe?
But okay.
So
she said she's staring at him and he said, are you okay?
Right.
She began yelling at me, so I told her to just leave me alone.
Right.
This just set her off more because then she said, quote, your mama should have left you alone.
Right.
She then went on to yell, quote, your dick ain't ish. That's why your wrist got broke. Your mother is a bitch, among other things.
Just wild malarkey. Just copy and paste insult here. Copy and paste woman towards man insult here. Your mama, your goddamn soubrette. You got the Vienna sausage. You ain't got a full soubrette. You got a Vienna. Oh my soul. She told him he had a Vienna out of nowhere. Middle of the street, Vienna sausage throwing at Corey Holcomb. Right? Now, do I believe that it went from him saying the B word to her getting hit? No. I do believe that she was out there wilding. I'm not going to lie. I do believe that once he said that B word, I believe that she said a couple of these things. I believe that she might have said some of these things on my soul. I'm not going to lie. Right? But at the end of the day, he closed the distance right? And sock shorty in her goddamn jaw. This is facts. We seen the video. Okay? So he's saying that he called her, that she called him everything but a child of God. Go ahead, champ.
By this time, Christina was all up in my face and her friends tried to pull her away. Christina was yelling at the top of her lungs. Her boyfriend, who works at the Improv Club, also tried to stop Christina's rantings by telling her to just go get in the car after I told him to control his woman. So she said she was waiting on a ride, which is interesting. And then I guess the men work at the club. So when she was outside waiting on the ride, and the man was waiting on the club. You see what I'm saying? Like I was just okay. So her boyfriend say, go to the car. He said, control your woman. See, I said that would have aggravated me. Control his woman, what? He tried to pull her away, but she shrugged him off. A comedian named Katrina also tried to stop Christina, telling her to get in the car because she was tripping. Katrina stepped between Christina and I because Christina was inches away from my face, yelling, and I began to fear for my life. Fear for his life. At no time did I pat a gun in my pocket as I did not have a gun, nor did I step to her as she was the one who stepped against me.
See, Corey, you're lying. Yo, listen, I believe once I could prove that somebody's lying, I believe that they're a liar. That's just me. This is what got us this platinum plaque on making content about Jefe. Because it's like, once you're a liar, or once you prove that you do things other than what you say you do, that's what you do. Just like a person that steals. If you see them steal, they're a thief. This is what they're going to do. They'll steal the cheese off your macaroni, champ. You'll have bland and dry macaroni for the rest of your life, champ. Oh my soul. You'll have the blandest mac, champ. Nasty work. All right? Corey Holcomb is a goddamn liar. At no time did I step in her face. She stepped in my face is a damn lie, especially after the video. Especially after we seen the video. If there was no video, all right, cool. You try to steal the cheese off niggas' macaroni now, champ. Oh, my soul, it's nasty work.
The improv staff who were there were actually scared to intervene because she has made scenes before and then threatened to call the police on anyone who touched her.
Man.
I never saw her walk with the limp.
Chorus.
I never punched her in the face, but as she continued to push Katrina aside and advanced towards, I was afraid, so I pushed her back.
Chorus.
She did not stumble back. Rather, now her boyfriend decides to play hero and jump.
I pushed her back. I thought you smushed her, champ. You said you mushed her, smushed her, mapped. I forgot what type of words you came up with for the action that you did. Oh my soul. You trying to steal a macaroni off niggas' cheese, champ. Oh my soul. You're a liar, Corey Holcomb. Comedians are gangsters and gangsters are comedians now. What part of the game is this? It's nasty work. You can't be gangster when you got a man in your face telling you that you eat some bread and let's go outside. There's more extra bread outside if you want to step outside. You know what I'm saying? And you don't step outside to fade, son. But then video comes out of you assaulting a woman. It's crazy. And then you lie about it. How come they didn't show the paperwork? You wanted people to see this? This is crazy work. You lied all through the show. Why would you want your audience to see this? What is your audience supposed to say when they find out that she went through the legal stuff first? And they seen the video. So she should have went through the legal stuff. Then you lied. Paragraphs of lying, champ. It's crazy work.
Me along with Christina. My wrist was still healing from a skateboard accident, so my fellow comedians rushed forward to assist me while my back was turned. Christina hit me right before my friends and other bystanders pulled her off. Then, unbelievably, Christina then walked over to me smiling and started yelling, "Yeah, that's what I wanted."
Son, when did this happen? Yo, Corey, son, this has to be some sort of crime to do fake paperwork like this is that's not in the video. So she beat you up? Nah, son. She wasn't even around the melee, bro. Once you straight on mushed or whatever you said you did, she was out of the whole. It was you and a couple of dudes, champ. Yo, that's nah, Corey. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm losing respect, dog. I already lost all respect once you made that nasty joke, but I'm losing a lot of more. It's like negative aura. It's like somebody that just got negative aura. It's like their aura was like 75 and now they like negative 80 aura. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son.
Now her boyfriend decides to play hero and advance towards. I was threatened to call the police on anyone who touched her. I never saw her walk with the limp. I never punched her in the face, but as she continued to push Katrina aside and advance towards, I was afraid, so I pushed her back.
Pushed her back.
She did not stumble back. Rather, now her boyfriend decides to play hero and jump me along with Christina. My wrist was still healing from a skateboard accident, so my fellow comedians rushed forward to assist me while my back was turned. Christina hit me right before my friends and other bystanders pulled her off.
Wow.
Then, unbelievably, Christina then walked over to me smiling and started yelling, "Yeah, that's what I wanted. You did just what I wanted you to do. My lawyer will be in touch." At no time did I punch and kick anyone as my wrist was still healing.
Bro, you pulled whoever that was. I don't know if that's her whatchamacallit, if that's her baby father or not. But bro, you pulled the shirt off somebody and was kicking them, bro. We seen the video. Like, the video was out. You wanted people to see this paperwork? Why would he want his audience to see this paperwork? Why would he want TMZ to put this paperwork out? That's my question for y'all. Her paperwork came out first. She got the police report. So after the situation, if he felt so afraid for his life, how come he didn't go to the police? She went to the police. She followed up with a restraining order. Then he went in and tried to make it even with this nasty smorgasbord of lies, champ.
If others had not jumped in, I would have been further injured. She then began to go on TMZ with the tape, showing me pushing her off of me, but conveniently not showing what led up to me pushing her off or afterward.
How can you push her off you if you advanced towards her first? She didn't move. She didn't even move. You moved. Y'all was talking or whatever y'all was saying. I don't nobody know what y'all was saying. You say she was saying one thing. She said another thing. That's just what that is. What we saw is you closed the distance. She went like this. And you went like this. Or like this. Or like this. That's all we know, champ. All this shit is a bold-faced lie.
Words when her boyfriend rushed me and Christina hit me. So that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, he's lying.
He did say that improv has videotapes outside and that the video recordings can be out, will show the whole thing. That's why I said, shoot, at this point, I want to see the recordings too. Are they at the court? When can we see the recordings? Can someone email me those recordings? Is that public record? Because I didn't see it on the docket. But if you have it, just slide it over at thelawintellect@gmail.com. Okay. So anyway,
man, we seen the footage.
He says that, so she then began to go on TMZ with the tape showing me pushing her off of me, but conveniently not showing what led up to me pushing her off or afterwards when her boyfriend rushed me and Christina hit me. This was not the first time Christina harassed me and tried to engage me in an altercation. She tried about a few months prior outside the same improv club where she began yelling and advancing towards me. Fortunately, someone at the club claiming to be her cousin was able to grab her and walk her away from the club. I believe that Christina is mad because I reported that she was selling drugs outside of the club and also because I am regularly paid to perform at the improv, but Christina just comes and hopes to get some on the open mic night.
Nah, yeah, bro, it's over. It's a wrap. So not only did you say Shorty was hustling on your podcast, but you also wrote it in the police report. This isn't a police report. In the whatever this is, legal paperwork. Wow, champ. Wow. I Am Cannonball says, can we admit a woman's boyfriend should play hero if some dude hit his girl? Facts. Yo, listen, I'm not gonna hold you. Nobody better hit mines. I don't care. Like that's just what it is. You about to get a firm understanding of what's going on. I'm backing out Blick and all that. Please disperse. Straight like that. Ain't nobody about to hurt my family. Please disperse. ASAP. On my soul. Like, yo, I'm not even playing. You know what I'm saying? I do the fighting. Please disperse. You know what I mean? There's going to be a misunderstanding in here today. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Nasty work. I'm not going to lie. This is a lawyer. My son No Heart Mo says Shorty a real lawyer. Salute to her. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her page. All right? This is Pam Esquire. The law intellect. On my soul. Chant. Dom says homie wrote a police report and told on her about hustling at the club. Bro. It's in the paper. This is nasty. She's mad because I said she sold drugs at the... Whoa. I'm pretty sure your comedy friends would not agree with that, because if she was, who you think she was selling to? If she was. I'm just saying if. Come on, champ. We all know everybody like a little bit of whatever they like, champ. You can have whatever you like. But why you trying to hate? This is nasty work.
If that was not some old petty, she just mad because I'm that guy and she ain't. She trying to be famous off of me. Bro. At no time have Christina and I been co-workers. So when she called him a co-worker in her restraining order request, he was like, no, she not on my level, basically. Unless she is counting me being paid to perform while at the same time she is outside selling drugs.
And he continues to go for... Why would he want his audience to see this? After getting herbed up by Anton Daniels, why would you then want your audience to see how low you would stoop on a female champ? This is nasty work. Twice you said it in this paperwork that Shorty hustle outside the improv. Twice you said this.
This way you want us to read. Okay.
This way you want us to write.
To say anything to her,
right,
because I knew that she was capable of harassment and violent attacks like what is described in the attached declarations.
Young Coca said a few comedians said she was there trapping. That's not my concern. My concern is that he said it. I don't know why people always do that. Like, people try to make it seem like it's all right that he said it. So does that make it okay that he said it? I'm not going to lie. Does it make it okay that he said it? On my soul. It doesn't. This is how you can tell, I'm saying, who likes who and who doesn't like who and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't compare and contrast. He said it twice, 3 times. He's trying to make this a, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to make this a storyline. He's trying to run this narrative, champ. You know what I'm saying? That is nasty work to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wanted y'all to read.
They had a hearing. So this was February 3rd.
Uh-huh.
I just seen it right now. I would do it to the following. I am fairly new to Los Angeles. However, I became acquainted with Christina and began picking her up and take her to a couple of comedy events. At an event thereafter, I saw Christina, who began acting funny towards me and giving off negative energy. I then decided not to deal with her anymore. Then Christina began to text me repeatedly, although I refused to respond to her. I even went as far as to inform her relative, who who is Master P's son. I'm just gonna say that. Her relative is supposed to be Master P's son. To
champ.
please tell her to stop. At that time, I was informed by him and reasonably believed due to Christina's behavior that she has some mental issues. This might have been due to Christina consuming drugs, which I personally witnessed her selling to the patrons outside of the comedy club.
4 times. Yeah, it's crazy, yeah. Yeah, Corey. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Live your truth. Live your truth, champ. On my soul. The only thing you can do is live your truth, champ.
I am producer and promote comedy shows, so my name has to be one of integrity. However, after I refused to respond to Christina's harassing text, she then began to slander my name in the industry by telling people that I was not trustworthy and to watch out for me.
Champ.
All right. Then it's a declaration from the Corey Sherrill. Okay. He also did a declaration. Okay. Wait a minute, 504. You go ahead. It's more. Okay. It's more. It was more that I didn't want to find, but it was a little bit more about our girl Christina. So Corey Sherrill makes a statement and says, on the night of December 10, 2024, I was at the Improv Club with Corey Holcomb. He is my friend and he is a frequent headliner at the club. Corey and I went outside the club on this night. Christina was looking menacing at him. Corey noticed and told her to go away and just leave him alone. Christina's response was, quote, your mama should have left you alone. She then began to shout just nasty things to Corey like, quote, I hope your mama dies. Christina and Corey began to argue as Christina kept shouting louder and louder, if that is possible. Christina's friend tries to calm her down by telling her to leave Corey alone and tries to pull Christina away. Christina was not having that and kept shouting at everyone. She also threatened Corey saying, quote, I'm going to have some dudes line you up and I'll pepper spray you, bitch. You should have died on a skateboard. Another comedian, Katrina, also.
How do you die on a skateboard? I believe it isn't just what I believe, bro. I'm saying I saw Craig Smith sit next to this man and why he said these nasty PDF things. I saw Craig Smith lie. I know these people lie for their friends. Oh my soul. Yo, come through and lie for me is crazy work. But I wouldn't believe it if I didn't already know what type of people he likes around him, right? Got a lot of yes men, a whole lot of yes sir men around him, champ. Oh my soul. I mean, go ahead, champ.
Telling Christina she was tripping and now was foaming at the mouth. Christina's boyfriend, who works at the club, tries to stop Christina by telling her to just go get in the car.
Okay, if this says Shorty approached him and put hands on him first and all that, then you know this whole shit is a lie. I'm just going to keep it tall. You know what I'm saying? Dom says he had a whole panel of liars. Yo, listen, this is what you're going to say. You know what I'm saying?
Christina refused to go away. Instead, she shouted something about Corey should have died from his skateboard accident and proceeded to advance on Corey. In an effort to protect Corey, me and some other comedians jumped in between Christina and Corey. Then Christina's boyfriend advanced with Christina and jumped on Corey.
This is how you can tell it's a lie. The video is out. The video is out. Period, bro. Nobody jumped on you. You punched Shorty in the face or mushed her, whatever you did. You advanced towards her. She did like this. She pointed on you like, yo, nigga, you did that. And you did like this. Bow. Or like this. Bow. That's what happened. You advanced towards her. So anybody on your side saying that she advanced on you and her boyfriend and they jumped you is lying. Their whole story is a lie. Facts. Come on, champ. The guy that fought Christina ended up putting a restraining order on her also. Because they was probably fighting in the crib. That's their business. What's on the video? What's on the video? I know people want it's what's on the video. This is what we talking about. I don't care if she got a restraining order on her baby father. I don't care about that. What I care about is the video. We got to stay focused. I know niggas be wanting. We got to stay focused, champ.
Finally, we were able to pull everyone apart and leave the club. About 2 weeks later, I was at a club called The Well. Christina was there also. She started talking loud about ninjas not being ish and then sent her girlfriend over towards me to say,
champ.
itch ass ninja. Y'all know what I'm saying, okay? I'm trying to keep my monetization. So itch ninja was said to him in an effort to start something, but it didn't work. He said he kept his calm. He just ignored it. This was not the first time that I experienced harassment and threats from Christina. A few months before the December 10th, 2024 incident, I was outside the Improv when Christina pulled up, jumped out of the car, and snatched my phone from me. She then proceeded to start shouting that ninjas ain't ish and I hope your mama dies. Good gosh. And got all up in my face. Corey Holcomb saw what was happening and pulled me to the side, telling me to watch out for her as she was in the business of harassing comics looking for a payday. This incident was caught on a friend's phone. Christina only seems to perform like this outside of the comedy club, as we saw her at a restaurant a few weeks later, and there were no words or altercations. So in his response,
now that's crazy, right? All of that, and still in that video, you know what I'm saying? In that video, and that's why my shorty be getting mad at me, because she be like, yo, nigga, you just don't listen. No, you don't listen on myself. In that video, they was arguing about 6 to 8 feet in between them. He closed the distance like goddamn Sugar Shane Mosley, champ. Facts. He closed the distance. I don't care if she's a bully outside or none of that. What's on the video was just on the video, bro. That's just the bottom line, bro. Champ.
he got declarations from people that were there. Okay. And she names a couple of those people.
Now, what happens when in that video does it show what them people said, champ?
People in her restraining order, she named, because that was, let me see what her said. Who she said. She did mention the Sherrill guy, Corey. And she mentioned Corey Sherrill. And she mentions Katrina Harris. She did mention her. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, because she was probably thinking that they was gonna, say the truth or whatever's in the. Her story is the only story that matches what the video says. I mean, what the video shows. I'm not gonna hold you. The victim, whatever the comedian Hustler Shorty, her story matches what's in the video. Period. That's just what it is.
Yeah, she mentioned this person.
He closed the distance and struck me. That's exactly what happened.
What's your name? Set up, because we got to go to a hearing and see who did what, when, where, which way, or how. So apparently, some hearing took place, and ultimately after the hearing, the judge basically said, "You stay away from her, and you stay away from him," because they both got restraining orders. So the thing is this: we have saw the video and we saw the clip. But clearly the judge, after looking at the totality of the circumstances, did not deem that she was just a total person that didn't do anything, because why would she get a restraining order against her? And I think that's what he was trying to relay when he did his video, that wasn't, it was something that they had ongoing. And he's suspicious about the timing of this coming off, because remember, he had the issue with, I think it was Anton Daniels or something, all of this, I think he's suspicious about the timing. He's mentioned TMZ, and he said he has information against Sean Holly. I don't know. I don't see why TMZ, because TMZ, if you look at.
All right, so yeah. But that's what happened, right? So what I'm concerned is, why would Corey Holcomb want his audience to know that? Now, the judge did what the judge did. Corey Holcomb did something smart. Corey Holcomb got everybody that was named, mind you, she did her paperwork first. So he got to see everybody who was named in there and, probably got to them first. And they was on his side and more cooler with him. And they went in there and they lied with him. Straight like that. Because what they said wasn't on that goddamn video. And the judge did what he did. Oh my soul, it's nasty work. Nasty work indeed. King Buck Wild says, where is her witnesses at? And showed the whole video and look at the TMZ video. She couldn't even give us a tear. We don't believe that you need more people. I don't know. From the video, I don't know what video you saw. But the video I played, it showed him close the distance on her, right? And then he hit her, and then he dragged her husband all across the street. That's the video I saw. I don't know, bro. That's just what I saw. I think she plays the video here too in the beginning too, on my soul. There go Corey Holcomb. There go Shorty. Come on, bro. I don't know what other video you want me to see. If you got another video, send it to me. Tough_Stino on Instagram or toughstino@gmail.com. Send it to me. I'll watch it. I'll react to it. On my soul. I'll watch it and I'll react to it. Yeah, bro. You can't lie about what's on the video. I don't care what happened before that. I don't care what happened after that. Like, yo, like, people, I don't know, bro. I think, I do have certain biases, but even with those biases, I'm still unbiased. Like, even if Jefe do some ill shit, I'm still gonna be like, yo, Jefe, that was ill. On my soul. You know what I'm saying? I think some people just be biased to the point where they try too hard to try to make sense out of something. Like, oh, well, how come they didn't show the whole video? What's right there is what's in that paperwork. Period. That's what the paperwork was about. That situation. Whenever you close the distance on somebody, that's your fault. Don't matter what they said. You close the distance on them, that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Especially a female. Nigga, you don't even have to do that, bro. You could have walked away. You could have just turned around and walked away. Why sit there and listen to somebody call you all types of names and berate you and all that other shit? Like, why sit there for that? Why not just walk away? You got all this money. Your goddamn Uber Black should have been right down the block. Champ. You know what I'm saying? Judge dismissed, but I don't know, man. I mean, it's so much information, at least from Corey's side. I guess that was probably the best thing. Like, nigga, the judge wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? The judge wasn't there. I don't know if he's seen the video or not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, champ. It doesn't seem logical that this nigga seen the video when all this shit happened. I don't know, champ. You know what I'm saying? Champ. But let's move on to this, man, all right? So, Adam and Wack 100's Sunday show aired earlier, right? And of course, I was listening to see what was happening with the Jefe situation. Jefe said he wanted a fade. He said, don't say nothing else to me unless there's fades involved. On my soul, right? And this is what Wack 100 had to say about it. He said some crazy things, like he mentions in Jefe's house, which is nasty goddamn work. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
Tell me where things went wrong with the Aunt Jefe situation.
Well, Adam, listen. You know this better than me. A lot of these dudes, they play the role like they one way. I'm good at playing a role. I sit back and watch and I wait to see when they're going to want to go bad. And usually when shit slows down and they need something to talk about, use Wack's name. So,
No, champ. Just be honest. Just be honest, champ. You knew what you was going to do to him the second he decided to sit down with you. You knew exactly what you was going to do. Nasty, stale gingerbread man. On my soul. You knew exactly what you was going to do. And Jefe is I was watching Deuce M's content earlier. Salute to Deuce M's and all that. And he was talking about the Aunt Jefe situation, and he was like, you know, they was regarding Aunt Jefe as like a top tier Crip. Like, bro, you was a top, like, he was like, nigga, you up here, like, you know what I'm saying? Crippin'. So, you know, this is what Wack 100 does. He tries to get reputable dudes to stand next to him to ruin their reputation. This is what I told y'all about Anton Daniels and about Flacco and about Charleston White. Their whole job is to make the tough guy untough. You're untough, champ. You know what I'm saying? This is their whole thing. By sitting down with him, you became victim. That's just what that is, champ.
Some reason this dude doesn't understand. I think you know this. The 100 side of Clubhouse runs 24/7. Every 4 hours, it rotates rooms, different content.
That's a tight ass hat you got on there, champ. Oh my soul. That's a tight ass volleyball skull drop you got on there, champ. That ass. It's nasty work, champ.
Different people own the rooms. They're just part of the 100 side.
Okay.
Right? Exclusively in our rotation.
Uh-huh.
So I get a text. My spies is telling me.
Your spies.
Bumpy, who's from Skyline Power, who's from San Diego, is going crazy on Aunt Jefe.
If you got spies, you're a person that also runs plays. And we already know this. This is what Aunt Jefe knows. Right? So although you're lying about this situation, sir, although your stale gingerbread complexion is lying about this situation, I still blame Aunt Jefe, champ. Whatever you do, it don't even matter what you did or how you did it. As a top-notch gangbanger, a top-of-the-tier gang Crip, he should have never sat with you in the first place. This is just facts. However you decide to try to ruin him is up to you, sir. On my soul.
Okay.
I come in the room.
Bro,
what y'all talking about?
So
when he goes to tell me something about Aunt Jefe's content, I just listened to Aunt Jefe's content, but I didn't know he had dropped a third segment.
With X4, you mean?
No, it wasn't even that one. He was talking about the Martin Luther King thing, right?
Oh, right.
So I listened to the first one or two, you know, whatever it is, what it was, right? So as I'm telling Bump, nah, that ain't, he like, nah, you don't know what he just dropped. So when they sent it to me, I wasn't ready for what I read.
How wasn't you ready for what you read when you messaged Aunt Jefe and told him they was about to do content on him? You messaged them before they started doing the content and told him they was about to do content on him. How do you know they was going to do content on him and you don't know what content they about to do? That just don't make sense. But it's still Jefe's fault. This is what y'all gotta understand. It's still his fault.
I'm gonna be real. So it's kind of like my mind is like, okay, well, how do I navigate myself through this without Aunt Jefe feeling like I'm on some bullshit?
You was already
so
on
I
BS.
Gave the room back to the motherfucker that's running the room. I'm texting Aunt Jefe telling him, hey, bro, they're running the room on you, whatever you. I sent him on the text what they're.
Is that a petite Buford right there? How the hell are you two-fingering the Buford? Pause, champ. How the hell, yo, bro, he got the fancy Buf? What? Nigga popped out with the fanciest of Bufs, champ. On my soul. Wack 2 enjoys a Buf every now and again. On my soul. My son holding that shit crazy though, champ. Here we go, Wack talking with too many words, not saying nothing. Yo, listen, right? And this is how Wack 100 could win, right? Because he still cares about how people think about him to a certain degree. This is why he's trying to save face. If he really wanted to save face, he would exfoliate and moisturize, champ. Right? But he wants y'all to believe that he has a heart. He didn't do this for no reason because he still wants other victims, right? He still needs to herb up more gangbangers. This is what he needs. He wants to run LA, champ. Oh my soul. He wants to be the boogeyman. So he want other people to believe, yeah, it's all right to get next to me, champ. But in all actuality, it's not. And if you real right, you already know that.
Talking about. I'm giving him warning.
And they were upset because of the way that he covered the MLK parade, in which allegedly all these different blood hoods came together to basically march through Rolling 40's territory and intimidate people. That's the narrative I kind of heard going around.
Here's the problem, right?
And even still, that's y'all business. But y'all can't be mad. I'm not even talking about Wack, because I think I made the content before Wack did. I think them niggas watch my page. That's just what I think. I know I'm a nobody, but I feel like they watch my page, bro. Because as soon as I saw him keep doing that content, I'm like, why do we all need to know this? Why do we need to know this? Why do the police need to know this? See, those people, they have an audience, right? Those people that posted the actual videos, the people that was there, they have an audience of people that's on their block, right? They don't have a nationwide audience. And Jefe has a nationwide audience. Why do I, from New York, live in Georgia? Why do I need to know that there was multiple gangbangers, Bloods that was attacking Crips and those other? Why do I need to know that? You know what I'm saying? In detail. It's nasty work. That's just what I'm saying.
Here's what I couldn't defend. When you a member, as they like to say it, or a street dude, if it's 3 Bloods and 15 Crips jump out and take off on us, right? And somebody asks us what happened, we may say, niggas rushed us, we got down, they packed us out.
This is right.
We're gonna say. But we're gonna say it in a way to where it was a mutual.
King Buckwild says, I never seen NY niggas checking him. Bro, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Go back in my content. You're new here. Don't ask why we're at the stop we're at now. Just go back and ask and see where we've been. I was one of the first niggas calling them niggas out. You got to do your research. You can't come here and make a demand talking about something you never seen if you never looked for it, champ. It just makes you look unintelligent. This is just something I need to let you know. You know what I'm saying? You got to search it. See, you didn't see it. That's on you. That don't mean that it wasn't created. I mean, it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. You got to understand that, champ. You know what I'm saying? Continue.
Thing, right? His words was crazy.
And
they was.
His words were detective CDC 115-ish as the police write it up.
But what could he possibly say to add to this, given that he wasn't there and had no direct knowledge of it?
He said
that damn hair surgery is biting back on you, champ. On my soul. Them goddamn hair plugs is biting back on you, champ. You know what I'm saying? I can see straight through that shit, champ. On my soul. I see straight through to the scalp.
Said
he's just reacting to the clips.
He said the Bloods, right, bonded together.
That's what everybody's saying.
He did say that.
Started to name different blood sets.
Right.
He did do
to
that.
go and attack the Crips. That you can write some shit like that. Now what you did was made the Crips look like they victims, which I don't know no Crips, no Keyways. I don't give a what happened to them.
And you want to know what a lot of LA podcasters are saying, or reactors, or whatever. It's a couple of these niggas out here saying this, champ, right? How can Wack 100 call somebody out for doing shit that he do? Why would you want to do the things he do? That's crazy for you to say. Why would he? How can Wack one, like, bro, I seen Spody Face and others say the same thing. How can somebody as diabolical as Wack 100 with the big U shit and all of that, how could he call out somebody for doing police content? They're not saying what Ant did wasn't police content. They're saying, how can Wack, this is how I know niggas be compromised, bro. And we don't really have nothing in common, because that shit right there lets me know the level of intelligence, bro. Why would you want to be around somebody that did Big U dirty like that? Said all this shit about Nipsey Hussle and multiple other things, and then start to do the same type of content that he does? That's just crazy work. I'm snitching, but you snitch all the time. That's crazy work. Come on, champ. But this is what a lot of them are saying, bro. And I got an idea why they're saying it. Before we go back to this, bro, let me just let y'all know how I think. Right? None of them could take down Wack by themselves. And Jefe is the Captain America. That nigga is the Incredible Hulk of their situation. They all look up to Jefe. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. When I got into it with him, when he said whatever he said about me and I started wilding, and all these niggas came out the woodworks talking about, yo, he got the biggest set and da-da-da-da, this and that. Shit started looking crazy. I feel like they want to champion Jefe in this situation because all together combined, they can probably defeat Wack 100. It's more important to defeat Wack 100 than to let Jefe know he was bugging in the first place. On my soul. Nasty work. They gotta team up. This nigga's like goddamn Galactus champ. Straight like that. They gotta team up. Silver Surfer, goddamn Stretchy Man, the Human Torch, all these, they gotta team up. I ain't hear one person say nothing about, yo, if Aunt Jefe so gangster, why would he want to even be involved with Wack 100? Why would he do the content, the same content as Flocko and Wack 100? Why would he start doing that? That's not his lane. That's not what he do. Right? It's nasty work, bro. They trying to team up, champ. All right, copy. Wack is holding the Buford sideways. He had to put the Buford down, champ. Because he's about to say some high-calorie things right now, champ. He had to take a break. He had to put the Buford down, champ. You know what I'm saying? Nasty work. Block Trade says, Wack snitch. Would you deal with a snitch? That's my question for y'all, right? Would you deal with said individual? We all know that Wack 100 is this. We all been saying Wack 100 is diabolical for years already. It's been years. You want to know what I take as disrespect? I take as disrespect when somebody violate me, but then somebody go and chill with them that know me because that person didn't violate them yet. I take that as disrespect. Straight up. So you gonna go chill with son after I told you he been violating me? Yeah, but he ain't violate me yet. That's disrespectful. Ain't spit in the face of all these niggas. Straight up. He hawk tooled Vel Juice in all these dudes' face, especially Munchie B. Straight Vel Juice. Tool. You mean I'm gonna deal with him anyway? He did you like that. He ain't gonna do me like that. So what make you different than me? You more gangster than me. You got a bigger gang than me and all. Like, all right, cool. Still happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Nasty word. He thought Wack was gonna put him on. Like, come on, bro. I would take that as disrespect, bro. If I'm your mans and I'm telling you, like, bro, just violated me, bro. He just ran off on wild bread. Yeah, well, he ain't run off on my pack yet. So you gonna go give him a pack. I'm not dealing with neither one of y'all after that. That's how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go ahead and skip down the happy trail together, champ. On my soul. But let's continue.
Ever gonna say we got attacked by the Bloods? See, at that point in time, now you got victim and you got the aggressors, right?
Buford
and
and
that
Buford.
ain't how we format shit. We just gonna say we got down, we squabbled up, niggas tried to pack us out, but it's gonna be in a way where either side is not saying, look what y'all did to us, or we're victims. I've never seen a street dude write like that and say, the Bloods bonded together to go down to whatever, to attack the Crips. So this is
But
what
they did. Like, it's not like he predicted that. That's
Dan the man says, you think they can't or don't do nothing individually because of his money? I know it ain't no Pyru status. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I know some of them go at him, you know what I'm saying? Like Munchie B. I think Munchie B for sure is not on that type time with Jefe because he want Jefe on his side against Wack 100. That's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a bunch of LA content creators. The only person from LA I seen keep it 100 was Deuce M's. That's it, bro. The other person I seen that's not from LA that did content on it, that kept it 100, was SBGBTV. Facts. Those are the only two people that really kept it 100. Like, nigga, you should have never been dealing with son anyway. Nigga, this was all your fault. I mean, everybody else, oh, Wack, how could you say that when you do police content all the time? Like, bro, what? Because he knows exactly what police content is. If he do police snitch content all the time, that means that he's an expert in that lane. So he knows exactly what's what in that lane, champ. You know what I'm saying? It's just facts.
actually what you saw in the video.
All I know is a squabble. All this, who went to attack,
That's
we don't
all
talk
I
like
knew.
that. We don't use.
That's all I knew. It was a big ass brawl when I seen the news, whatever was said on the news. Then I seen Flacco and Jefe's videos. That's when I found out what it really was. That's just how I figured it out. You know what I'm saying?
Use that terminology. Any Crip, real Crip is never going to say we got attacked by anybody.
But he's talking about other Crips.
Glasses Malone would kick all that. Glasses Malone called Wack 100 Unk. I'm not even trying to hear that, bro. That nigga's compromised too. Straight. Once I heard him say Unk about Wack 100, like, yo, Wack 100. Once I heard that relationship, yeah, man. All right, cool, man. You cool with Wack, bro. All right, cool. Not gonna hold you. He said it fast too. I heard it though. On my soul. Nasty work.
He's a Crip.
He ain't that kind of Crip.
So you saying he was saying it to discredit tax?
Look,
by
listen.
anybody.
But he's talking
watch.
about other Crips.
Look,
He's a Crip.
he's talking about other Crips. See what I mean, bro? As long as it's not about his set, he don't care, bro. Come on, champ. Come on, bro. The shit they do be disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The shit these gang members do to each other and how they move, it be nasty work. I'm not gonna lie.
He ain't that kind of Crip.
Crip is never
Listen
going to
to
say we got attacked by anybody.
But he's talking about other Crips.
Look,
He's a Crip.
He ain't that kind of Crip.
nasty
So you
work.
saying he was saying it to discredit those Crips?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
I'm just saying he was
What are
talking
you
about
saying?
those Crips from that neighborhood.
No, yes, that's exactly what he was doing. See, you said that, Adam, because that's what he told you. I know y'all have a group chat and you was asking him what's going on with you and Wack, and he telling you what's going on. He not that kind of Crip, so then why else would he say that to discredit them Crips that was there, right? Right? He wouldn't do that if it was his set that got beat up. Right?
He's describing what he's seen in the video. We all seen the video. That's pretty much what happened, right?
No, I just seen motherfuckers squabbling up.
Me too.
Yeah, but
I ain't seen nobody get attacked.
But LA dudes know what neighborhood these dudes are from, and they know what neighborhood they're in. And so they know that there's a bunch of bloods going to a famous Crip neighborhood. And
people that live over there know that. Why do the whole world need to know what their gang politics? That doesn't make sense. Why do I need to watch and know exactly what gang was over there and who was beating up what and who stabbed who, bro? That's crazy.
You know,
so now
outnumbering motherfuckers and for sure like being more organized.
how do you? But I'm saying, how do we know people's outnumbered? You in their neighborhood.
It seemed like they had a giant crew of like 100+ dudes.
Man, it seemed to me like it was just a squabble, a mutual squabble. Listen, for one, as a Damu, I'm never gonna be like, the Crips got together, bonded together, this hood, identify the hoods and say, they came to attack us.
And I've heard nobody say, and this is the thing that I noticed, especially doing this podcast shit, right? When people can't tell you that what you're saying is wrong, they're gonna bring up everything else. Like, I don't never agree with Wack 100. And I'm not only agreeing with him because of him against Aunt Jefe, and I don't like Aunt Jefe. I really don't care. I know Wack 100 is not going to fight Aunt Jefe. I know that, but that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? That's simply just not the point. The point is he should have never been around Wack 100. And if what Aunt Jefe said doesn't go against the gang, what you're supposed to do or not, like the gang ethics, somebody need to say that. What Aunt Jefe said, what he titled the video, what he said in the video was A-OK, like this nigga shirt says. On my soul. Agent of Chaos. Violation, bro. You done gave this man a goddamn new logo chant. Crazy work.
No.
I just don't think that information would ever be useful to law enforcement.
You crazy as a motherfucker. Because he says he's a real street nigga.
Imagine the cops being like, well, Exhibit A, Aunt Jefe's YouTube channel, a guy who wasn't there, had no direct knowledge of it, who was just kind of describing what he saw in a clip filmed on a phone.
But yet they're saying people got stabbed and all kind of shit. So when you start hearing that type of shit, you kind of stay away from that type of shit. You don't go in there and be like, and again, Bumpy was running the content. When he said it, Adam, you know when I'm on some shit, I'd have went in. You didn't hear me go in until the next day after this bozo goes and say, yeah, Wack's behind this.
Wack, we already know that you behind it, bro. Your hat gives it all away. I'm not gonna lie. You wearing that hat gives it all away, champ. On my soul. Right? But continue.
Motherfucker, if I'm gonna run content on the motherfucker, I'm gonna run it. He had already been in the room 45 minutes to an hour.
Showface says, nothing will happen to Adam. Adam is bulletproof in LA. Yep, Adam is bulletproof. Wack 100 is bulletproof. Flacco is mini bulletproof. Facts. Mini bulletproof. That's what I'm gonna call Flacco. Straight up. Those are the content kings of LA, champ. Straight like that.
I'm out running around with R&B. I forgot what the hell we was doing. We was in some meetings and shit. I didn't even know what was going on, but my phone is going off. They's like, right, we know you with that Bumpy on some bullshit. I texted the nigga and told him, hey, bro, do it in my room, boom, boom, boom. He running this with, I can show you on my phone why I told the nigga. But I just think people been in his ear so long with watch, whack this. Look, bro, at the end of the day, I know dude do 600. I interviewed him up here, no jumper. And, you know, he was all right with me. I ain't got no motherfucking issues with his neighborhood. They ain't did nothing directly to mine. So, you know, it just was what it was. It wasn't one of them things where he one of them dudes where I'm doing business with.
That should be so crazy out there where it's like, nigga, you can't have a problem with somebody unless you got a problem with their whole hood or something. It's like, I don't have a problem with his hood and all that. Yeah, but he was of no use to you no more. You see how you could just tell Flacco to do content and Flacco does content the same day? And Jefe wasn't doing that shit no more. And Jefe went rogue. That was a rogue Vel on my soul. Erogated Vel, champ, on my soul.
With and shit like that. But he used to always tell me, you know, people telling me, and I'm telling myself, it's nothing I can gain from you, bro.
Look,
a lot of these, respectfully, bro, like respect.
But you run content on a lot of people that you don't really have anything to gain from.
No, I read what's in the media. You see what I'm saying?
But this wasn't really in the media.
That whole Big U shit was not in the media, bro. Come on, champ. Come on. See, but this is the type of person as a grown man you should not want to be around. Adam, okay, cool. Adam got his own shit going on. He knows Wack not messing with him like that. Everybody else, why would you want to be around somebody that is a liar? It just doesn't make sense. Mac Millie says Flacco is the Biggie Smalls of LA. That's nasty work, champ. That's nasty, nasty work. On my soul.
It is. You guys kind of elevated Ant to being the main character in this.
Because you mean, I didn't know it fucking existed until I go in the room and I told him, yo, send me what you talking about.
But your Clubhouse buddies doing content on someone doesn't usually like make it rise to the occasion of everybody talking about it. But when you start posting about it a bunch, obviously that's gonna.
I didn't do that till the next day when he started accusing me of being the one. Look, nigga, I'm sending it.
You was the one, bro. Just say you was the one. I understand why you saying you not the one, because you want more victims, bro. You need more souls. You like Shang Tsung. On my soul. You like Shang Tsung. You want to violate and take niggas' soul. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You need more. You really 3,000 years old. You know what I'm saying? You just had your 3,000th birthday. You needed 12 cakes to put all the candles on, champ. On my soul. You had to get 12 3-storied birthday cakes, champ, for your birthday. You need souls to look young, champ. All right? So this is why you don't want people to know that you set this whole thing up, but it doesn't matter. This is what you don't understand, Wack. It don't matter. All right? That man should have never been dealing with you in the first place.
And Jefe, I'm telling him. Hey, look, bro, they running cut. This is what they talking about. I'm telling him.
Yeah.
He wrote this shit. It's written. He didn't say it. I'm telling the nigga, right? He get in his head, probably talking to one of these dummies, right? Because all of them is dummies. I'm just going to keep all these niggas got half a brain. They stopped in the 5th, 6th grade and shit like that. Then they didn't pump him up. Oh, no, it's him. No, nigga, I don't run my rooms. I don't open rooms. I don't come in with titles of the rooms. I don't do shit. Now, this particular guy, Bumpy, he's an Ant Jefe fan. Right? Like, literally, he been following his content day one, I guess. Right? I didn't know the fuck Ant Jefe was till 600 told me about him or whatever. But he just had a problem. He a homie. Like, bro, he been to the penitentiary. He been to the joint. Right? He like, yo, bro, the way he worded this shit is...
Bro, everybody can tell you're lying. Everybody, the way you fidgeting, you not looking at Adam in his face. You not looking at the camera. You not, bro, you looking down. You looking around. You fidgety. It doesn't even matter if you started the content or not, bro. Everybody believes you started the content. It don't matter. Everybody believes this is your play. And it doesn't matter because they're still going to want to be next to you. It's going to be another one that's going to want to be next to you, bro. This is just a fact. Straight up. My son, yo, looking at your phone and all that, bro. Come on, champ. You look nervous. It's all right. We all knew you was going to do this, champ.
Crazy. Which... You ask any real Crip, they're going to tell you, yeah, that shit is crazy.
Oh, yes,
then
it was
says,
crazy.
Well, the real Bloods didn't have nothing to do with it. He named B-Braze, a nigga that got caught with a 30-38 that he was using for 18 months, right? I don't know what who they be like identified as that, right? Maybe the more dumber you are, the more stupider you sound, right? I'm going to be real. It's some real gangster homies out there. But just because a motherfucker don't know how to speak proper English or you in jail for some dumb shit, don't give you that. I know a lot of gangsters on the street. I don't know no real gangster who had the same 380 for 18 months putting in work with the same gun. That just lets me know you's a bum on the street, because if you're a reputable on the street, your neighborhood gonna make sure you can swap that out, right?
Yo, why would y'all want to be friends with this guy, bro? Your neighborhood is gonna let you switch out your gun that you've been putting in work with. It's crazy work. If I was a reputable gang member, I wouldn't want to be in the same room with this guy. As a matter of fact, I'm not even that. I still don't want to be in the same room with this guy. You talk too much, bro. You wild. But why? If we know this, that's like me going to sit with this man, bro. Y'all would look at me like, bro, Stino said he was so thorough and all this other shit, but as soon as he get an opportunity to go sit with Wack, that's what he gonna do. I don't want to, bro. I'm cool, bro. I don't want to run none of that content, bro. I'm good. I see what y'all doing. I don't want to do none of that. I don't, bro. Straight up. I don't got nothing in common with you. But this is what he does. He does things like this, and you gang members still want to be friends with him, champ. You know what I'm saying?
So he's naming names to where maybe them niggas is younger than me.
Gangs provide guns to the members?
I mean,
you see Officer Pepperoni on my soul. You gonna call him Detective Papa John's, champ. 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 Look at his detective-like eyes, champ. Look at his detective-like eyes, champ. Nasty word.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is, I gotta hit some up. Nobody runs around with the same dirty.
What? He said, what?
Niggas is younger than me.
Gangs provide guns to the members?
I mean, listen, what I'm trying to tell you is, I
gotta hit some up.
Nobody.
I didn't know that. I gotta hit some up. Bro, stop playing, bro. Y'all playing, bro. Why y'all want to be up there? Because this is just content. He just trolling. How far does trolling go? What's trolling to y'all? How much trolling would you allow? This is just my question to y'all, right? If you were a podcaster, how much trolling would you allow before you get serious? This is just my question to y'all, champ. Where's the line of trolling and what's really about to happen? Like, it's crazy work, bro.
Nobody runs around with the same dirty gun that you putting in work with for 18 months. It's just not smart.
Yeah.
It's not smart.
Right? So, braids is,
but you're
at least
also
something to laugh at.
Marsupial.
But again, we laugh at the nigga. We don't, it's nothing to salute this dude about. The nigga in there for a drive-by on a motherfucking hamburger stand.
Wait, who?
Champ.
Yeah, ain't nothing.
Right.
Nigga got double light plus 200.
Right.
Right? I told him that today, bro, you got double life plus 200, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, my nigga, they was talking about you was hitting your sister. Talk about that shit.
What about the gay lover rumor? Whatever happened to
I don't know that. They said that. I don't know. I
thought Sporty Face was having a Trevor interview, which was crazy to me. I'm not about to interview nobody Mook partner. I'm not doing, I don't want to expose nobody that bad. You're not about to see Stino interviewing somebody's alleged mook lover. That's not happening. But Sporty Face said he was gonna do that, champ, and then never did it. I wonder why, champ. Champ.
Stand behind it. You know, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, dude was going at you. He doing a whole lot of woofing. He right over there on 85th on the wrong side of the 110. Right?
The wrong side.
You're on the wrong side of the 110, right?
It's on the other side.
Shit, the east side, right? That ain't his neighborhood over there. Shout out to the main streets, right?
Champ. Now, I'm pretty sure Aunt Jefe be outside. I'm almost positive Jefe be outside. Right? So I'm pretty sure anybody that lives over there probably knows that Jefe lives over there. Jefe too big to be hiding and sneaking out the crib. However, right? He's saying this for a reason, champ. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody with kids, somebody say your address, or somebody say what block you on and make it seem like they know where you live, I would take that as a threat. Not gonna lie. Me, I'm taking that as a threat. Not gonna lie to you, bro. So if you ever feel like playing with Stino in this type of way, please don't do that, because I'm gonna have to find you, champ. On my soul. I'm gonna have to find you, champ.
But nevertheless, what I'm saying is this. These dudes do a lot of bumping their gums.
Nasty work.
I'm going to sit back. When I'm doing this, it's not serious.
Sometimes it's pretty serious.
Never.
Never?
Never. Cause
bro, you done called this man ugly. You done said he can't read or write. You done said he live in a Matchbox crib. He got a small crib. He dumb. You said you was gonna have niggas pull up on him. Now, is that all trolling? Yo, I must be new to this, or I must be 1 foot in and 1 foot out, champ, because all that shit, bro, I take that shit seriously. I take that shit seriously, bro. When that nigga Jefe and them niggas was saying what they was saying about niggas' family, nigga, I had the ARP ready for niggas. I wasn't playing, bro. I was not playing, bro. I'm out like, man, y'all niggas is bugged out. I take all that shit seriously, son. Straight up.
if it's that serious, you're not going to hear shit. This is designed to fuck with a person's mental. This is all I see this. And when I can move this dummy and say, yeah, that's why your hood go DP you. And at 8:30 in the morning, you walking around your park, I'm laughing like a motherfucker. I'm laughing.
Champ.
I'm slapping R&B on the ass saying, baby, go make me a smoothie. I'm laughing. I'm sitting here trolling. Think about it. I went and found an ET and a fucking Geico lizard with his picture, right? That's from Picture in the Park. It's not serious to me. So
Nah, a lot of shit you said was serious, dog. See, and this is where you gonna get yourself in trouble. Cause you feel by saying all of this that, you know, it's gonna ease some of the tension. And it might. It's just because something not real right like that. You know what I'm saying? It's because something really not real right like that. Nigga, I don't care if you say that it was trolling. I still gotta see you, champ. On my soul. I'm not playing about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Nasty work.
So for this to be serious to him, and for me to see him sitting there out of character frowning, that's my victory. That's my W. And I'm controlling the algorithm. This motherfucker got all the way off his game, right? And everything was about me. I haven't been on my YouTube channel in about 2-3 months.
And everything was about me. Why would you want to I don't even know how to say this shit, bro. Like, it's sort of like you just helped this nigga climax. Pause. I'm sorry, champ. Know what I'm saying? But this, just the way this nigga face looked, how happy he was, bro, was kind of... It was kind of nasty, bro. I'm not gonna lie, son.
This motherfucker got all the way off his game, right? And everything was about me.
Everything was about me. Champ. Why would you want to be friends with somebody like this? Not gonna lie to you, bro. It's nasty work to me. It is just judgment calls, right? Morality. You told me I shouldn't do certain things, and by God damn it, I have to tell you what you shouldn't do, champ. On my soul. Every day, I gotta tell you what you did wrong, champ. You made this man's day. You said you was wild, tough, and what you would do if you seen him. He said, come on and sit down with me, champ. You came and sit down with him after you spoke about your big homie, champ. You befriended him. You went under his tutelage of this internet shit, which he knew you would do. You did some very compromising gang content. He called you out for it. You made his day. You tickled his feet, champ. Straight up. Nasty work.
I haven't been on my YouTube channel in about 2-3 months. Don't give a fuck about it. I'm not in that mood. I'm working. I'm doing other shit. But you know when dudes get to whooping them, look, nigga, you know if you want to do something, don't tell me what you want to do. Just do it. If I'm serious, Adam, if I'm serious, Munchie B, all these dudes, like, bro, this is a blind dude.
But so do you plan on squabbling at Jefe?
Anybody step in front of me gonna get hands put on them.
But you won't go meet up with him?
Champ.
Can't no little penguin midget nigga move me. I'm a Jew, my nigga. You can't. If you think you can dictate my movement, then that means you's a bozo whose movement can be dictated.
Yo, bro, forget all this meet up and squab. Forget all that. You said very disrespectful things about Jefe. Very disrespectful. What you're about to say, more disrespectful things about him. Right? Bruh. That nigga should pop up on you. Period. He should pop up on you. He know where you be at every Thursday when you taping the show. At least that.
So if he wants a fade, what is he supposed to do?
Run into me. He know where to find me. Bro, we post flyers. If it's that serious, listen, this is what I'm gonna guarantee you. And that Jefe ain't no goddamn fool. We know what he dealing with. All you gotta do, anybody gotta do, is approach me. You gonna get everything you looking for, whatever you looking for. All this, you ain't gonna do. That was a smoke screen to the police.
Champ. Nasty work. Rated R said Big U and Brick Baby said Wack was screaming Eugene outside the club. If you already screaming your name, that means you already caught, right? So why not violate? That nigga be saying, Stino, I be on top of him. Dead ass, bro. Like, I'm already caught. What, that supposed to make me stop? I'm already caught. You just said my name mad loud, wild times. I have to get on you now. That's how I take the situation. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I can only be me, bro. You say some bullshit about me and we work in the same area, bro, I'm about to pop up on you, bro. That's just the bottom line, bro. You know what I'm saying? You not real right. You wanted to argue me down and find out where my family live, and I didn't even say much about you, champ. You wanted to do all these things to me to try to scare But you're not about to pull up on Wack. Just pull up on him. Pull up on him and make him bow down. That's all. Pull up on Wack and make him bow down like the real general that you are, champ. That's how I see it.
What?
If you notice, I kept it comical. If it's that serious, don't talk about it on the internet. My whole thing is I'm trolling you. I'm keeping, nigga, don't sit no smoke screen out there being Wack got a problem. No, nigga, if it's that much a problem, let it be that. You a motherfucking crip, nigga. You don't owe me no warning. Like I don't owe you no warning. You live in a motherfucking spot to where in the camera's on, you can see your shelves and your countertop left to right. You're in the matchbox over there off 85th. Right, when you did that dumbass shit, all you did was trigger all them niggas over.
He said you could fit your whole kitchen in one scene. It's nasty work. It's nasty work. He said you can see your whole goddamn downstairs from one angle. It's nasty work to me, champ. All right?
Over there who don't like you for whatever reason. See that? Oh, he from the valley, from the
what?
Right, when you did that dumbass shit, all you did was trigger all them niggas over there who don't like you for whatever reason. See that? Oh, he from the valley, from Pacoima. Nigga, I'm from Southern California.
Why do you think people don't like him?
They don't. Anytime, I didn't even know what he said. Hey, Wack, cut right here.
Now, I'm not saying that Wack 100 is telling the truth. I'm not. I know Wack 100 is a liar, right? But I said this. I said Jefe wants to be the big dog in the hood. He wants to have the jewelry and all that shit. He making a lot of money off YouTube. Well, he's making decent money off YouTube, bro. Right? If you making 10 bands and better off YouTube a month, you doing good, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now finding out that he don't actually live in his hood, he live across, you know, it leads me to believe that it may be some people that don't like him over there. It may be some people that don't like him over there. Right? Whether or not they call Wack 100, I'm not sure. I probably would say no. But who goddamn knows, bro? It's like, who knows, bro? How could I say nobody called Wack 100 if Aunt Jefe himself was cool with Wack 100? How do I know nobody from over there called Wack 100 if the OG was himself compromised? If the OG compromised, anybody could be compromised. That's just great. Crazy work. His girlfriend stay over there. That's where he lives, champ. Champ. His hood don't rock with him. I'm confused, champ. Champ. Now, it may have been somebody from the main streets as far as what Wack is alluding to. It may have been somebody from the main streets because he said Aunt lives in the main 85th on the main street side though, right? So, you know, it may be one of those guys that he's alluding to. I don't know. This nigga says a whole lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Nasty work. There's a recording of Wack talking to the FBI, bro. We played that shit last year, bro. That recording is old as hell, bro. We reacted to that last year, bro. When he made up the excuse. He said that shit about Jay Prince last year sometime, bro. The beginning of last year, 2025, bro. I remember it. I went over the content. I reacted to it. That's when I had 10 niggas in the audience or some shit like that. And I said, why is this nigga on the phone with the FBI? That's an old recording, bro. Everybody's seen this shit already. Or at least I thought. And he's still been able to make all these relationships with all these people. It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. Son said that shit about Jay Prince over a year ago or some shit like that, bro. I think this was a little bit after Takeoff passed away. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple of months after Takeoff passed away. It's crazy work. Act played it today. Act played it today because Jay Prince finally did an interview where he spoke about it a little bit. So Act played the actual audio, which been out for quite a while, man. I mean, and he's still been able to make friends with OG gangbangers, reputable niggas, right? It's just crazy work. I don't want to be friends. Listen, I don't got nothing against nobody, but I'd rather not be friends with somebody who has FBI on speed dial. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? No, he said Jefe live in Main Street, which is a Crip neighborhood. Yes. Who said otherwise? You know what I'm saying? Who said otherwise? But yet he has a bird on his hat. Wack need to chill. That rooster stands for Pyru. That's the Pyru Rooster champ. On my soul.
Cut right here.
Listen to him.
I didn't even know what he said. Hey, Wack, cut right here. Was trigger all them niggas over there who don't like you from left to right.
Now listen, when he say over there, he's talking about the main streets. That's what he's talking about. So he's alluding that once dude said whatever he said, once Ant said whatever he said, some niggas from main streets called him and told him the nigga right here type shit. This is what he's saying. Do I believe him? I lean on the no side. But I know for sure niggas don't like Ant Jefe. For sure. For sure. I got voice notes and people hitting my Instagram telling me such niggas from out there in Cali. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
In the Matchbox over there off 85th. Right? When you did that dumbass shit, all you did was trigger all them niggas over there who don't like you for whatever reason. See that? Oh, he from the valley, he from Pacoima. Nigga,
you trying to make it
Southern
paranoid.
California.
Why do you think people don't like him?
They don't. Anytime, I didn't even know what he said. Hey, Wack, cut right here. Cut right here.
He trying to make this nigga paranoid. But is it true or not, champ? I don't know. I don't know, bro. That's why you don't deal with this dude, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling them who. Whoop-de-whoop, call off 85th nigga in the main streets.
You got spies.
Leave that nigga alone.
Oh.
No, what it is I got a lot of niggas I fuck with. A lot of niggas I fuck with from everywhere. So when you say dumb shit like that, niggas be looking for a reason, you know what I'm saying, to jump out there. It ain't that serious to me. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of niggas that if I'm gonna spend that time and energy to do something to, that's there for the dude.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's hard for me to, like, there is two ways that you can handle the situation. I'm not gonna lie. You can either take it as, bro, it's just bullshitting and just go on about your life, or you can make an example out of him and nobody else will ever play with you again. See, after this, people are going to be led to believe that they can play with you, bro. Nah, I'm not going to lie, bro. People are going to believe that they can play with you, bro. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty work. Nobody in the main streets F with him because of that old case. Mess with who? Wack? Or mess with Jefe? You talk about Jefe or Wack? Which ones? Champ.
Do that. But nigga, like, you going on the internet, that was police shit with he text. The Bloods bonded together to go down there and attack the Crips. Police shit. You, Adam, I understand you. You anybody against Wack, you side with him, and that's cool. I don't give a.
What are you talking about? They were all on good terms with you up until like yesterday.
Them niggas ain't never been. Listen, you got a little kid, the little boy, and we gonna kick him in his ass if we catch him because he's still woofing.
You don't get any points for threatening an 18-year-old.
I'm not threatening.
Flock to ball. Champ. This what y'all get. Yo, and I'm not saying that Wack is gonna do anything to anybody. I don't know. I just don't like being played with too much, bro. It's only gonna be about 1, maybe 2 times that you gonna say what you gonna do to Steno before Steno pop up on you, bro. If we in the same state. Showface News says, meanwhile, there's Main Street Mafia Crips that F with Wack 100 facts. Like, what's my son name? Travis Ford. You know what I'm saying? Unless Travis Ford is not really from Main Street, but I can have him pop out on stream. Salute to my son Travis Ford and all that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my son Travis Ford and all that. But Showface is right. Showface is absolutely right. Gutter City says Flock can hold his own. So why didn't he? Bro? Everybody bites the bullet because they want the extra. Listen, he could have kept doing his content. He didn't have to do that shit with Wack 100. But, you know, I give him grace because he's young and he don't really know. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really know no better.
I just said we're going to kick him in the ass.
How is that not a threat?
I got little homies too.
Okay.
Dead homies.
It's still a threat.
We got little homies going, what, 12, 13, all the way up.
You need to squash it with him. This is pathetic.
He's a bitch. I let it go.
Beefing with an 18-year-old.
Let me tell you why he's a bitch.
Why?
He called my phone after the last time. We got to understand it.
After 2. Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to give it. I'm going to see if you going to keep it real.
Okay.
He called my phone. He's on my phone 20 minutes. We got a great understanding. I left it there.
But then you didn't like what he said Tuesday?
He's still woofing. Now, if you didn't call Wack phone, you called me, nigga. I hollered at you. We got a great understanding.
I would like to hear his version of that. Because that
we heard his version.
That would be interesting.
What?
If he like pieced it up with you and then came on the pod.
I told him he was a little bitch. I told him you need to spend more time with your daddy because I think your mama raised you. You be talking about how your daddy wasn't there.
No, he said his dad was a Wack 100 fan.
His dad from the neighborhood.
Charlie Brown says Wack lying. Nobody mess with him over there, bro. We already said who messed with him over there. We seen Travis Ford pull up to No Jumper with 40 Crips, bro. If Travis Ford can move all of them dudes like that, and he was coming up there for that, and he messed with Wack 100, how do you know don't nobody mess with him over there? And I'm not a Wack 100 sympathizer. I can only state facts. I'm not going to lie. At this point, I'm only trying to state facts. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Good.
I know. It's crazy.
Right? I tried to keep his daddy out of jail. Keeping him out of shit. But he went and did what he did. He did a 7-year bid, right? So I just kept it real. I said, look, bro, you know, there's no need for you to call me because you one way now, but you did some weird shit when you was up there. So that's cool, right? Do your thing, right? End of the day, don't come, because he was scum. See, that's where it's wrong at. He was scum. Scum part of our circle.
Okay. Scum is a producer.
Yeah, he the one that did Tatiana. Scum was here. When I brought him up here, Scum brought him. Okay. Drove him up here, right? So it's going to come a time and day where we doing something and he going to want to pop out to want some shit and they going to kick him in his ass.
I'll protect him.
Damn. You'll get your ass whooped too.
No. I'll put on a demo.
Like shit.
Why you ain't put on a demo against Jason Love, champ? Jason Love demoed your shorty's box and then he boxed you. Oh my son, nasty word.
At the end of the day, I was shocked. I said, damn, little dude up there really woofing. I think he don't got nothing to talk about, so fuck it. Because you was just on my phone, meek, like quiet as fuck.
I would like to hear his version of these events.
I call R&B. She heard every word.
Interesting.
You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? So, but again, when it comes to this building, Adam, it's been times you like, yo, let's do this, do that. Listen, I don't need no 4-5 motherfuckers at my table. I don't need a bunch of fake motherfuckers. Them niggas sitting at the table talk about each other. And Jefe talks about Spody Face. It's weird. See, I know what's going on.
They all get along.
Man, Jefe talks about that nigga like a dog.
Ah, champ.
Tell that nigga put that on A-Tray Gangsta Crippy and tell me, yeah, Wack on A-Tray. I was on the phone when the nigga was getting DP'd. Talk about he to get DP'd. I was on the phone listening to the nigga get DP'd, talking to a nigga from 40s.
Bro, like, yo, bro, that's crazy. Hey, come on, man. See, bro? See? And look, like I said, bro, I do not like Wack 100. Do I believe him? No. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying I believe him. What I'm saying is, this is what you get, bro. Everything that comes from this is what you deserve, Jefe. This is what you get. He may be lying, right? But now you got to put that on your hood. He bringing your hood into this. You got to swear on your hood. Spody Face is going to ask you about this. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so you was on the phone with who from over here? Why would they DP somebody in the 40s and have somebody from A-Tray on the phone? That doesn't make sense to me, but I'm a non-affiliate. I don't know. Yo, this shit is funny as hell, bro. This is what you get, nigga, playing with your name, bro. Champ. Jesus Christ. Like, what if somebody takes this serious, bro? This is what you get. You lay down with dogs, you get fleas. Once again, I'm not saying if he actually did tell Wack 100 this. Wack 100 is a liar. Okay, we all know this for a fact. However, if you know this is why you don't deal with this person, because they could get you caught up in multiple ways, champ. You know what I'm saying? Nasty word.
So when I see this type of shit, right? You gotta put my shoes on, right? A dude that's been around. My circle is ancient because they've been with me 20, 25 years or better. I didn't weeded out that type of shit. So when I see these type of dudes sitting next to each other, it's funny to me.
You like isolating yourself from everybody, though, because, like, you know, it just feels like there's so many people who are part of No Jumper now, and, like, historically, consistently, you've kind of, like, found a way to be at odds with, like, almost everybody.
What you
the
mean?
entire Tuesday show, the only two people you get along with are me and Les, the
First
white
of
boys.
all, think about it. Spody Face is a fake. He was nice as a motherfucker when I took DC
But you
Baby
didn't
Draco up
have
there.
to take it there with him.
He took it there.
You were mad because he wasn't putting the podcast out for like a week. That
Had
didn't
nothing
have
to do
to
with
turn
him. It ain't
into
his
you like
podcast.
attacking him.
It
And
wasn't his podcast. It was Bro Rogan podcast.
Regardless.
And I'm watching all this fake shit go on.
But people say I fall out with everybody. But like if I did a podcast and it didn't come out for a week, I also wouldn't hop on social media and threaten them and be like, you got to put the podcast out.
This was the problem.
Like torching the relationship over that seems kind of crazy.
Ain't nobody. That nigga ain't, who the fuck is he? Let's be real. Adam, he ain't
But see,
nobody.
that is the attitude right there that you don't even want to get along with anybody.
He ain't nobody though. But what I'm saying is, here go the problem.
You respected him enough to go on his podcast
No,
prior
I did
to
that for Bro Rogan, not him.
Okay.
And the homie from Santa Ana. That's a Damu, right? I did that for them. Really, for Bro Rogan, right? What I didn't like.
You also instantly fell out with.
No, nigga, I told him the truth. Bro Rogan called me every motherfucking day and invited me to 15 parties since then. When you like Wack, you told me the truth. You kept it real. So my thing is this, they start going at DC Baby Draco lying. Like he was up there marked out, wasn't talking back. I'm like, well, put the shit up then, because guess what? DC came because of me. He like, Wack, bro, they got to put the shit up. They got motherfuckers looking at me this kind of way. So I'm like, okay, bro, since y'all running that narrative, right? Since you running that narrative on him, put the shit up. It's only fair.
But you also really like attacked him as a person. And
Who?
Spody Face.
No, I told him the truth. Like, bro, take all that biblical. That shit don't work over here, bro. You know that shit. Not over here in this
shit on the
space.
pod with me.
All that biblical, religious, all that pro-black shit. Dude, it went to two. I just shut him down at another.
Yo, right? So I just be thinking, bro, like, you've been in the same building with son. He talking crazy about you, right? Why would you not? If you a gangbanger and you see, hey, this shit ain't supposed to be about nothing. Why all these niggas taking the high road when it comes to Wack 100, bro? They'll tell you what hat you can't wear if you're coming from another state. But when somebody violates these guys, and I'm talking about the podcasters, these niggas will make a whole video about what hat you can and can't wear, and then get violated by somebody that looks like a coffee cake. It's crazy work. Spody Face worried about fighting all these other niggas. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro.
I'm going to show him who I really am.
Come on, bro.
They call me, hey, Wack, man, you know this dude who? Yeah, don't do no business with him. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Champ.
Turn it off. And I'm telling him I'm going to do it. And I'm going to keep doing it. Because you ain't, when he keep my name out his mouth, see, and Jefe is smart. He knows that with Wack, it's other shit goes on with Wack. Now, I'm going to keep it real. Dude got 2 daughters, right? So, could I with his page? I could have, but I believe he does that, and I believe dude is really a dad. So I wouldn't do that to him.
How are you going to take down his page?
Because I won't, nigga, to the art of war. Nigga, ain't no fair in fighting. Nigga,
champ.
you whooping.
See? Why would you want to deal with somebody with logic like this? You say you don't want to take down Jefe page because he got daughters and this. Nigga, everybody that makes money off of YouTube, this is their job. Everybody got a house they taking care of. Everybody got kids and wives and husbands. Everybody. If they on YouTube and they making thousands of dollars a month, better believe they done tried to upgrade their lifestyle. They done got a new spot. They taking care of their family. This is everybody, not just Jefe. But why would you want to deal with somebody that's known for having this type of mindset? It's crazy, bro. It's all right.
Only reason why I don't do Munchie B is because of the homies.
I'm just saying, like, how could you take his page down?
Easy. Same way I can. What you mean?
I mean, what are you going to do? People tell me all the time I'm going to get my page taken down. They can't do it.
Who?
I don't know, random people. Like,
who can't do it?
YouTube is like notoriously a platform that's very hard to take advantage of.
You know what you don't do that they do?
What?
Run everybody else's content.
Yeah, but it's fair.
Cat. No Jumper reacts to content all the time. As a matter of fact, Adam22 does his own little videos where he does nothing but react for 2-3 hours. This is facts. This is facts. See? That's how I know you capping. You just want niggas to be afraid of you, but this is how you capping, bro. Adam does this shit all the time. Adam reacts to videos too, bro.
Fair use.
No, it's not. When you file it right, it ain't. And guess what? I keep about 5 people on everybody's channel. I can hit a nigga right now and say, go at it. They gonna go at it. I just don't.
So you keep about 5 people on niggas' channel waiting to mass report them.
Do it to certain people. I wouldn't do it to dude because I think his hustle takes care of his children. So I wouldn't do him like that. On some real shit.
Everybody hustles take care of their children, bro. Everybody that hustle, if they hustling, they got kids, they hustle take care of their kids, bro.
Shit. It ain't that serious to me. Munchie B shit would have been gone, but you know, I talked to the homies over there And it's his hustle too. And you know the nigga really be hustling for his money. Other than that, the last dude I got, I said I signed. 22 days, your shit coming down. He was doing about 60 a month. Nigga was getting money. Hassan was making some money. Ask him.
Hassan Campbell page got taken down for something he did. Why would y'all want to deal with somebody? Like, it's like, bro, I would never, like, in a million years be like, all right, bro, come on, let's do content. Never in a million years, bro. This is nasty. This is nasty, bro. Like, once you sit down with bro, he gonna forever try to get you. And I'm not even a reputable gang member, and I know this.
Boom! Blew it up.
I don't understand. I never heard of somebody getting their page taken down that didn't deserve it. I never heard of that.
Everybody breaks the rules somewhere.
That's a fact.
There's teams out there that'll go through your shit and compile everything rule you done broke.
That's a fact.
And
that right there is a definite fact. What he said right there is a definite fact. Facts. This is why you gotta switch words up and do certain things certain ways. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I mean, because yes, there is people that will do that. This is facts.
And then you do something else, and then you have people in the right places, and then there it goes.
I am probably one of the most hated living YouTubers. Nobody ever been able to do shit to me.
You don't do a lot of shit they do, bro.
We do like everything there is to do.
No, you don't. But if you give me 20,000, you want me to take your shit down?
Sure.
I'll put it back up.
Okay.
Give me a dub.
Anyway, I wanted to ask.
Nasty goddamn work right there, champ. On my soul. And it was something else because he didn't say it on this, but he did say it. I just want to play it because I thought he was gonna say it in there. Let me see. On my soul. I know people like, oh, this nigga Stino paid mad. This nigga Stino. Tight, wild, slow. Yeah, I do. With one finger. Hold on, champ. Hold on. That nigga said something about spray painting on this nigga door, bro. Shit was wild. Wild work. It's just been so much bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. He said it though. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga said it. He said he's gonna have niggas run up on Jefe crib and spray paint Aunt Jefe's door. This is what he said. Like I said, I don't believe Wack, but at the same time, everybody's response to what's going on makes me believe Wack 100 is the boogeyman of at least the LA content space. Hit that like button, subscribe and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit the notification bell. If you have anything you want me to react to, go ahead and send a link over to my email address at toughstino@gmail.com. And I'll react to it, champ. Also, if you wish to promote anything on the page, go ahead and hit me up too as well at tough_Stino on Instagram or toughstino@gmail.com. All right? Salute to y'all. I'll be back tomorrow with more content. Salute, all right? Peace.